Alright guys, and welcome to episode 42 of this Tottenham Hotspur career mode on FIFA 19. The last episode, we'll have a quick recap looking at the calendar. It didn't go too badly, did it? But it still felt like it did. In the grand scheme of things, we managed to start off with a 4-1 home win against Bournemouth in Premier League. Followed that up with a 1-1 draw against Valencia that left things at 4-2 on aggregate to get through to the next round at Champions League. And then we drew in a disappointing 1-1 draw at home to Villa to round things off, which is why it kind of felt like a crap episode overall. This week we are going to be playing Manchester City in the quarter-finals of the FA Cup. We have got a whole week to rest for that game, which is good because we were looking a little bit fatigued for that last game. So we'll start with quarter-final at FA Cup, and then we will be playing Fulham away from home before, I assume, an international break, since it's more than a week, and then we will travel... No, I'm going to say we will travel to Stamford Bridge, but we won't. Chelsea will travel to us as we play Chelsea for the last game in March. Not many games left after that, is there? Obviously, we've got Champions League draw to happen yet, so that could add an extra game this month, although I wouldn't think it would, because I'm pretty sure that will be an international break, so we'll probably end up with a Champions League game sometime here, won't we? Let's not worry about what's to come next month though, shall we? Let's move towards this game against Manchester City and see if we can progress to the next round of the FA Cup. Game number 1 then. Is this the quarter-final? I want to say that's the quarter-final, round 6. So hopefully, beating City, we can progress to the semi-final at FA Cup. Although getting past City is not going to be an easy task, is it? Let's be honest. So I won't hold my breath. I recommend you don't do the same as well. City's lineup then: Ederson, Idrissa Gueye, Laporte, Otamendi, Mendy, Partey, Silva, De Bruyne, Sterling, Aguero and Sane. Same lineup as us, kinda, but they've got Partey in a defensive midfield instead. We line up with De Gea, Kimmich, Sanchez, Skriniar, Alba, Rabiot, Ali, Eriksen, Son, Kane and Hazard. There are a couple of changes, although I'd like to think that this is a very strong lineup. Stating the obvious, but Kane does return to the starting lineup after his injury. Get him the Villa game off, even though he were fit. Just figured that might be an idea to not rush him back, like Tottenham seem to want to do in real life with his return from injury, since he weren't expected back until next month and is in contention to play against Burnley. Oh, get in, lad. Oh, what a goal as well. Christian Eriksen, take a bow, my son. City fans are not going to be happy with that. 1-0 down already. That is exactly what we want. A great early start, and hopefully we can build on that as well. Knock City out at Cup and try and win FA Cup. Silverware is always good. What a goal as well. It's David Silva, proving difficult to win ball from. It's Sterling, and well done Jordi Alba, although it will go for a corner. What can City do? And they're going to look for an instant reply, and Dele Alli heads it away. Silva, massive shot from distance. I am surprised, you know, that they've not attacked down left more, because Kimmich is much, much slower than Sane, isn't he? And you'd think that that'd be a weakness. Ball comes in. Oh, just over by Otamendi. Little shaker his head like he's not happy. Did Sanchez get a touch? Yeah, he did. So Otamendi looked like he were going to put that on target then. City are going short. Well done Dele Alli. And again, and that's gone out for a throw. Well done Dele Alli. Oh, Sane steals it from him. Ball comes in, and Skriniar had to put that out. Did he? He did. That is another corner. City are piling pressure on at minute. We'll head that away. Well done De Gea. Kane don't get the ball this time. There's De Bruyne. Well done Rabiot. That is on for Eriksen. It's gone out wide for Hazard. Oh, City have stole it back, and Sanchez hoofs that upfield. No risks from Portuguese Sanchez. Go on, Ederson. There you go, throws it out to Laporte. Cross field pass. Not quite a Toby Alderweireld ball. In that Toby Alderweireld's balls usually reach the top. Oh, well, I'm taking piss out of him, and Sane's just done that. We've been robbed. Come on, Spurs. Well done, De Gea. Lump that upfield. I were mocking Laporte's long ball then, and it nearly came back to haunt us. Here's Christian Eriksen. Oh, lost it. Kane. Go on, Sonny. There's Eriksen. He's going to go for a shot from range. Oh, that deflection were nearly very mean to City. I think Edison were completely turned wrong way then, thanks to that. Partey coming forward. Kimmich steals it from him. Oh, couldn't set anybody off because Laporte were just straight there to deal with Kane. Everybody seems to be sat back for us at the minute. There's just nobody there to compete. Well done, Eriksen. Hazard. Eriksen, back of the net. That's 2. Christian Eriksen doubles up. Second goal at game. As that, just before half-time, we double as lead. It looks like, unless City have a resurgence in the second half, that we are going through to the next round at FA Cup. Outside at foot. Curled beautifully into goal. There's De Bruyne. Yeah, got to be nearly over with this half, surely. Oh, Hazard. I was going out for a throw, so I'm guessing that there's 3 minutes of added time rather than just 2. There's Laporte, and there we go. That is the half-time whistle. At the break, it is Man City 0, Tottenham 2. Goes through middle. Aguero, back to Partey. Sane. Oh, Sane's got better at everybody at minute. And as I said, I'm surprised they weren't doing. City are attacking down that left in this half so far. Eriksen. Back to Eriksen. Hazard. Son. Miscontrolled by Sonny. Sane again. This near side. Kimmich, you are not going to catch up with Leroy Sane, I'm sorry. As much as I love you and think that you're a cracking right back, you are slow as bugger. There's Eriksen. Out wide to Son. Slams brakes on a little bit. It's inside. Oh, Christian, it were a nice touch to try and take it beyond defender, but didn't do yourself any favours using it. Well done, Kimmich. He might be slow, but he is also a really good defender. Although I don't like the fact that he's getting that far forward. Well done, Sonny. Is Silva, Sane, and Jordi Alba versus Sterling is actually quite a fair foot race, isn't it? There's Kane. It's Son. And there we go. Son Heung-min makes it 3. That's what we want. As soon as he got on that through ball then, you knew that he were going to be in shooting position. Just takes a little touch to take it out wide. Gives him more at goal to aim at, really. Edison thinks he's going near post and he goes far. Ball comes in. Ball goes out. And there's Hazard getting to run at the attacking end at field again. Through middle, Rabiot onto Eriksen. Hazard again. They're going to come inside. Goes for a shot. Edison does well to get it up at bar. That bounce could have been really unkind though as well. That could have bounced into goal. There's his first sub at game. Dele Alli is going off and Koke comes on in his place. There's Costa. Silva, back to Costa. And there we go, steal it back. There's Rabiot. Koke. Oh, we're looking for Eriksen. And he tried to find Son instead. Oh well. Here's Idrissa Gueye, Hazard, Silva. I don't know why I said Hazard then. That was poor control by Silva, weren't it? We are making another sub then. Son Heung-min going off with Christian Pulisic coming on. There's Silva bringing it forward. Koke with the one that went in for the challenge. It's Partey, stolen by Rabiot almost. Ambrose picks it up. Sane gets a shot off, and that's an easy save for David De Gea. 2 minutes of injury time to play. We have coasted through to the next round at FA Cup. Is it the semi-final that this has put us in? Pretty sure it is. Might not be, I might be wrong. This might just put us through to the quarterfinals. Either way, that is the easiest victory we've had in a while, apart from maybe that Bournemouth game, especially against a big club anyway. City should not have been that easy to beat. Man City 0, Tottenham 3. And that has put us in semi-final at FA Cup. Don't know when draw will happen. Arsenal are through, looking at that. I don't know what the news there is, because I'm sure I saw Champions League draw had been done. So we'll find out who we get. We've got Real Madrid in quarter-final. Wow. Game number 2 of this one then, and it is a game just before a international break, so we haven't really got to think about squad fitness for this one, fortunately. Let's see if we can grab 3 points from local rivals Fulham. Fulham's lineup then: Fabrizio in goal. We've got Sessegnon, Ream, Velkovic and Le Marchand in defence. Zambra and Guisa, Seri and Kearney in the midfield 3 with Carvalho, Mitrovic and Wanmi up front. Our lineup: De Gea starts in goal. We have Kimmich, Sanchez, Skriniar and Alba in defence. Midfield 3 are Rabiot, Ericsson and Ali, with Son, Kane and Hazard up front. We are unchanged from last game. It's Anguissa, forward to Alan Carvalho. That's Sessegnon. I'm going to guess it's Ryan Sessegnon, because I'm sure they sold Steven. Steven, sorry. Yeah, wrong way round. Wrong brother. I'm going to guess that it's Steven Sessegnon, because I'm sure that I saw that they'd sold Ryan. Oh, well done, Dele Alli. Great strength. I think Hazard's offside there, you know. Cross comes in, and no, he weren't offside. He just couldn't get anybody on. Ender it. Dele Alli. Hazard. Falls to Kane. His touch, not great. Well done, Hazard, to win that back. And Alba loses it. It is Steven Sessegnon, as I expected. Well done, Davinson Sanchez, although it falls to Kearney. It's Mitrovic. Wanmi has picked it up. He's got Dele Alli for company, and Sanchez is the one that gets it away. Here's Jordi Alba. Hazard. Middle to Ericsson. On to Kane. Oh, and that deflection were really unkind for Fulham. Don't matter though, Harry Kane has bagged a goal. Not going to complain. It was just such a unfortunate deflection, I think, off at defender. Yeah. Or did it come off for Ericsson? No, it did come off at defender, I think. I can't decide whether it came off for Ericsson's foot or defender's leg. Hazard. Ericsson. Nice turn-up ball. There's Hazard again. Dele Alli got stuck under his feet and Kearney got in. There's Velkovic. Marchand. Kearney. Wanmi. Dele Alli knocked on for Rabiot. Out wide to Jordi Alba. Not afraid to slow things down. Oh, Hazard. He started his run, then stopped. There's Le Marchand with a throw. Finds Wanmi. Le Marchand. And Sanchez nearly sold everybody short then. It does sell Alba short. Oh, that was so close for Mitrovic. There's Alan Carvalho. Alba we no Hazard we him. Thought it were Alba. That's Alba. Ball comes in. Ali heads it away. Fulham have got back in this second half of the first half. The last 20 minutes have sort of been all Fulham with us kind of hitting on counter where we can. Well done, Dele Alli. And there is the half-time whistle. Hopefully that is a chance for us to regroup and come out swinging its second half. At the break, it is Fulham 0, Tottenham 1. Sanchez to Skriniar. Rabiot in some space. And fires it into space where there's no Spurs players. Luckily, Kimmich is back to deal with that. Sanchez gives it away though. After Kimmich did so well. Kimmich does well again though. And this time we are able to break. That's through for Ericsson. And we get a simple tap in for Kane. It is. That's 2. Grab ball. And there we go. Simple tap in. Ericsson bursting into the box from that through ball. Keeper comes out for it and Kane couldn't miss from there, could he? Although I shouldn't joke because we have missed in that position before, haven't we? In fact, didn't we do it last game? There's Alba. Ericsson. Rabiot. Son and Velkovic clears it. Only as far as Rabiot though. Dele Alli. And Ali makes it 3. Just knocked the ball in goal again. Didn't want to pick it up then. Fair enough. Second simple tapping at game really, weren't it? Dele Alli to Hazard, who then passes it back to Ali, who tapping from 6 yards. Not exactly great technical goals, but a goal's a goal, and a 3-0 victory is better than a 2-0 victory. We have got a couple of subs waiting to come on. Oh, that was near. That was dumb. That was dumb. And Fulham have pulled a goal back thanks to my stupidity then. That was shocking bit of goalkeeping. Chucking it out to Sanchez and Mitrovic just pounced on it. That was just it. It was dumb. It weren't Sanchez, what it? They threw it to. It were Skriniar, Alba, Skriniar, and Mitrovic just pounced on it, and he did great to put it across De Gea. All the way back to Velkovic. Nearly at full time. 3 minutes of injury time is all that stands between us and the 3 points. There's Serrit. Oh, well, I was about to congratulate Werner and Kane then. I don't know what we're going on there with Werner. Just sort of tap dancing. And anyway, that is the end of the game. It finishes Fulham 1, Tottenham 3. Shame it didn't finish 3-0. Well, we have got a nice healthy break now thanks to that international break, so it means players should be nice and rested, ready for that next game. We have jumped up to second, but Man U have got a game in hand, so we might still drop back down to third. We'll see how Man U get on in that game. So my scouts have found this guy from Ascoli in Italy. 19 rated central midfielder. Look at them stats. Acceleration's good, sprint speed's good, agility's great, balance is great, decent jumping, decent stamina, decent strength, decent composure, great ball control, decent free kick accuracy, long pass and short pass are both decent, shot power's good, his curve's good. He looks like somebody that we should be trying to buy when we get to summer. Luca Capone. Might have to take a look at him. It's valued at 7.5 million. Won't be able to buy him at a minute anyway because he's only just joined the club that he's at, but 72 rated. He looks like he might be halfway decent. Better than any youth players that we've brought through anyway. As is this guy who we still want to try and get when next season comes around. But for now, yeah, I think we might try and buy him next season. That said, we've got to finish this season first, haven't we? Looking at that, Manchester United did lose their last game. So we are still in second at the minute. That could change if Chelsea beat us. We are 8 points clear of Chelsea. Just flick back. Yeah, we are 8 points clear of Chelsea, who are down in 6th, but they're going to be wanting this game. Hopefully we can perform as we have done it first 2 games of this episode when we face Chelsea, and see if we can finish this episode in style. So we start with an unchanged lineup then, more or less. De Gea in goal, Kimmich, Sanchez, Skriniar and Alba in defence. Rabiot, Eriksen and Ali, that midfield three, with Son, Kane and Hazard up front. Chelsea start with Kepa in goal. There's Roberto, Rudiger, Azpilicueta and Davis in defence. Mason Mount, Kante and Jorginho, the midfield three, with Willian, Morata and Pedro providing the attack. Kimmich is chasing Pedro. Should be a relatively easy foot race, even though Kimmich is quite slow. Son. Oh, Dele Alli's through on goal. Get your shot off, lad. Oh, it's blocked by Kepa. And it's scrambled away by Ben Davis. Pedro with a header. There's Mount. Morata. Well done, Kimmich. Oh, Sanchez. Poor pass. And Pedro could be in here. And it is. Jorginho has turned it in. Bugger. It on counter-attack. All from Davinson Sanchez's poor pass. Does it show you the pass? It doesn't show you the poor pass from Sanchez, but that's what costs us. And that were an easy tap-in, weren't it? Wow, lads. Just wow. We've got to be careful, because we've got a couple of players that they signed from us, haven't we, at Chelsea? We've got Lamela, who left in last transfer window, and Ben Davis as well. We don't want them to come back to haunt us, if we can help it. That's out to Jordi Alba. Looks for Hazard. Ball picks up a deflection. Hazard goes back to Alba. It's Hazard again, and it's stolen by Roberto. Nicked back by Hazard. Ball cut out by Willian. And Sergio Roberto storms forward. Well done, Hazard. Kane offside. Looks like he were. Well done, Kimmich. There's Kane. Azpilicueta wins ball. Willian. Wants to Mount. Jorginho. Back to Jorginho. Be careful. Well done, Kimmich.
The referee has indicated there will be a minimum of 2.
And here is Kimmich. Looking for Rabiot, or all players, to be making a run down that wing. I think Rabiot is going to be possibly a candidate for a player that gets replaced in its third season. Never mind, that is the half-time whistle. At the break, it's Tottenham 0, Chelsea 1. We have made a change at half-time. We have brought Christian Pulisic on and took Son off. Figured to try a little bit more pace down that wing. Now here's Pulisic. He did win the ball well. And then he gives it away. Telling you, FIFA does my head in at times. That were handball. Oh, we have got handball turned off, but yeah, it drives me crackers. Lamela's just come on as well for Willian. Did not want to send that ball all the way back to Rabiot then, and yet that's where the ball went. When there were other options. Here's Pulisic. Fresh legs off Pulisic. Oh, the pass from Pulisic didn't make its way back through to Eriksen. Rabiot onto Dele Alli. Looks for Hazard. Finds him in a ton of space. Get in. Equalising goal. Is it Kane or Eriksen? I think it's Kane. It is. It's Harry Kane of all players. Of course it is. We find Hazard in all that space. I almost stuffed it up as well because it almost didn't make it through to Kane. Because Kepa coming out did do in end. Just bad animation for goal, but very much needed goal. Right, it's all square again. We cannot afford to lose this game. In fact, we need to win this game. So if we can grab another one, that would be ideal. I think Kane got enough for a touch on that to cause problems. Oh, Eriksen. And there we go, a quick fire double. Christian Eriksen scores again. And we'll just grab that ball and get straight on with next goal. Through ball to Eriksen, so much space, and Kepa came out, but didn't do out. Possibly have been a penalty if it had not gone in as well, because he's took Eriksen out. Don't matter though, because he rolled ball in net. Well done, Dele Alli. Eriksen out to Hazard. Oh, Eriksen were nearly fed through again then by Kane. It's Azpilicueta. Sergi Roberto comes forward to Lamela, playing out on right. Ball lumped upfield. Skriniar dealt with it. Rabiot with the header. Hazard gives it away, or Sergio Roberto steals it from Hazard, depending on your outlook. Here is Lamela. Suso. Lamela again, gets the cross in, and Rabiot partially clears it, and that's gone out for a Chelsea throw. Rudiger hammers it upfield. Dele Alli wins the header. Pulisic picks up the ball. Hazard trying to get in behind, and Sergio Roberto deals with it.
Please give a round of applause.
There's Jorginho.
Number 20,
Dele Alli's one man at match. It's Christian Eriksen. Rabiot. Locked on for Kane. Eriksen again. Pulisic. Oh, it's gone behind everybody.
2 minutes of added time.
We're going to 2 minutes of added time. We've played one already. Chelsea better get a move on if they want to get something from this. And there we go. There is the referee's whistle. Chelsea are getting no from it. Tottenham 2, Chelsea 1. And that was hard fought. And we've finished this episode then with 3 victories, but also back up into second place. Yeah, Manchester United have still got to play, but our goal difference is better, I think. So even if they win, we should cling on to second place. How's that for an episode then, eh? Slightly better end than last one, isn't it? 3 wins out of 3. We are through to the semi-final of the FA Cup. And we are back up in second. Yeah, we're 10 points behind Liverpool. We'll not talk about that. 8 games left to go in league. It's close. It's coming down to wire again, but this time we are in second, whereas last time we were playing just to get in Champions League, weren't we? So it's an improvement on last season. Hopefully we can improve again, and by end of third season we'll be up in first. A lot of games left to go before this season's over with, though, isn't that? So I think we'll leave that one there then, guys. If you've enjoyed it, make sure you twat that thumbs up button. If you want to see how this career mode progresses along with the other 2 career modes we've got going on channel, then twat that subscribe button. Social media links are all in the description below. Feel free to follow me. And other than that, guys, cheers for watching. And as usual, I'll see you next episode.